Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're pulling your back now? Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
What up, guys? My Vernon Kid here, coming to you again with the final fights for bracket number 4, section 10. This is a fight from me, and it's a 4-way match, so I hope you guys enjoy this. So I put the likes of Painkiller Jane versus Viper versus Mercury versus Domino. Yeah. really gun-towing battle that I thought would be really interesting. So that's partly why I put this fight together. So let's kick it off with the first character, Painkiller Jane. Now, for all those who don't know where Painkiller Jane comes from, she is from Dynamite Comics, actually. And basically, the character was created by Jim Palamini, and her real name is Jane Vasco, and she was scarred in a bad accident. She was an undercover police officer, and unfortunately, that accident basically empowered her with a healing factor. So basically, she can heal from everything. She's nearly invulnerable, pretty much. But there are different origins of it. I think there's like 2 origins, if I remember correctly. But with her armed abilities, like she's really good with gun arms and good in hand-to-hand combat. You know, she's got that police training that goes along with it. But just because she can heal from everything doesn't mean she doesn't feel the pain. Hence, that's for her name, Painkiller Jane. She feels everything, no matter what. So, even though she can take a direct shot to the face, she'll heal from that rapidly, no problem. But she'll still feel it. But she's still a cool character, and they did have a short-lived TV series based on it. I believe Kristen Locken was her. So let's move on to her combatant in this, and that's Viper. Well, she goes under the name now, Madam Viper again. Madam Hydra. Viper, guys, if you don't know, is pretty much, she was the crime ruler of Manipur. Manipur is a fictional country in the Marvel Universe that is, like, I believe it's near the borders of Japan, but it's deadly. She is, oh my god, Viper is basically what, think of all the great female spies, but evil, pretty much, let's put it like that. She has various training in firearms as well as knives. She is gifted in disguising herself, and she's a brilliant strategist. And of course, she has poisonous lipstick that's fatal. I remember she kissed somebody and she killed them. However, she died later on in, I forgot which series, but she was resurrected, and now she has like this parasite on her head that keeps her alive, pretty much as you can see right there. But now she's still known as Madam Hydra, and she still works for Hydra, still doing her criminal ways. Alright, and we move on to her next companion. I'm frankly, a lot of people won't know who this character is, so let me a little bit educate you on this one. This is Anna Mercury, guys. Anna Mercury was created by Warren Ellis in a limited series by Avatar Press in about 2008. Anna Mercury is this leather-clad, red-headed hero who travels between parallel worlds, fighting to keep advanced weaponry from out of the bad guys' hands, like from people that shouldn't be having this kind of advanced weaponry in their time. But on Earth, in the modern day of UK, she's British. She's known as Anna Lewis Britton, and she works as an agent for the government, and that's pretty much her task. So she's pretty much a time-traveling female James Bond. She gets different weapons and weaponry, so whenever she goes into a different world, her weapons change that pretty much advance her abilities. Like, there could be a weapon that that can advance her strength or her agility or speed, but she's still highly trained no matter what. She's a highly trained agent with martial arts training, hand-to-hand combat, like I said, firearms, you name it. But I've only read about maybe 6 of her limited series, but what I read was really fun. I thought Warren Ellis did a very good job creating her and delivering her. Like I said, she's like a time-traveling Black Widow in a way. Yeah, that's the way I'll sum her up. Pretty much, she's Black Widow, just she time travels a lot to keep advanced weaponry out of people that are not really known, shouldn't be holding advanced weaponry. But she's really cool nonetheless. So I hope you guys learned a little bit more about Anna Mercury. If you need to know more, research her or try to find the limited series by Avatar Press. So we move on to the last combatant in this, and I think everybody should know who this is. Domino. Yes, Domino. First of all, I love Domino. Let's put it like that. I love Domino. Domino is a mutant. Yes, indeed. Now, what is her mutant power? No, it's not her skin. That was done to her by an organization that pretty much kidnapped her and did experiments on her. Her power is pretty much probability. She can put everything in her favor. So if she let's say she's at maybe 500 yards at high winds with a long arm rifle, her powers will kick in and basically she'll be able to hit that person, whoever she's aiming at, with ease, no problem. Like, she won't miss. It won't miss. All the probability will go into her favor. But other than that, she has hand-to-hand combat training that she learned from Cable. She's also adapted with other forms of weaponry, with not just guns, but guns tend to be her favorite of choice. Like, you know, this girl can hit you no problem. Like, she can not be looking, and you could be maybe 10 blocks away from her, and she'll just close her eyes and bam, shoot you no problem. Things like that. That's what things I love about Domino. But she has this very cool attitude about her, and she's just a really cool character nonetheless. I love Domino. I really do. Alright, so we move on to a fight in this. This is a very firearms battle, let's put it like that. It's gonna be a firefight. Pistols flying, bullets flying. Painkiller Jane will have an advantage in this because A, she can get shot and she'll heal from it. The other women can get shot and they won't heal from it. They can die. But it does come down to skill. Domino's mutant power will play a factor into this fight as well, because she won't miss. Her probability of missing is impossible. But Painkiller Jane definitely has an advantage because of the fact she'll heal from everything. But I don't see these. I see these ladies. I see 3 of them actually teaming up and taking down Viper. Actually, So it'll be actually a 3-on-1 fight, maybe. But I kind of say Painkiller Jane will have an advantage in this, guys, just by looking at her abilities. But I'll leave it up to you guys to decide on this. Who wins? Painkiller Jane, Viper, Anna Mercury, or Domino? And you guys tell me how you enjoyed this big 4-way fight. As well as I always say, guys, you know, if you don't know about some of the characters, do the research on them so you'll know about them. But it's been a blast doing this fight. I really enjoyed this, the first 4-way and only 4-way match out of Section 10. But other than that, this is Mom Burning Kid, and I will be back with the next fights. So keep it real, stay tuned, and as always, you know the slogan, guys, battle on.